All right, welcome back to the Crypto Boys. Colin C and Joe P are here to rock and roll with you. We have a lot of stuff to do today, but here we are on a live with you talking about lots of stuff in the crypto world. So stick around for the entire video. You know how we run our lives. If you are new to the channel, we run our lives on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Basically, it's a discussion. Hop on in with us. If you have questions, comments, concerns, hateful remarks, whatever, drop them down below, and we will discuss with you as we're kind of talking about some new stuff. What you been thinking?
Nothing.
Nothing. Ain't thinking nothing. All right, well.
I'm thinking it's cold outside.
It is cold out here in Iowa. I think high of like 35 or something today with some wind. Not awesome.
This is the first time, not this, but the last, if you guys watched our last live, was the first live that I can honestly say there was legitimate, substantial news that needed to be given out.
Talked about.
You know what I'm saying? Like actual just news articles, like kind of, sprinkling you in the infield.
Yeah.
As far as they'd say.
Today, I would say maybe not the case.
We're back to normal.
Not the
We
case.
are back to normal.
You know what I do want to talk about before we even get into crypto stuff? If anyone watches Joe Rogan podcast, I just got done. I love Joe Rogan podcast. I think it's great. It's informative. It's just straightforward. All that other good stuff. He has great guests on there. The one with Dave Portnoy. Now, here's my thing. I love Joe Rogan. I love Dave Portnoy. I think they're both awesome straight shooters and give you great information. The podcast was one of the worst ones he ever done, in my opinion.
Yeah, you said that. I got to go watch it now.
Dude, you got to watch it. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. And I watched the whole thing, listened to the whole thing, but he just kind of didn't let Dave talk as much as he normally does with his other guests. So, I don't know. Give me your guys' opinion. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Curtis, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
In my opinion, and I have watched clips of it, and I do know what you're talking about just from the clips. I haven't watched the whole thing together, so take that for what it's worth. But I think Joe Rogan was nervous having him on the podcast, or like you said, he was just too messed up.
I think he definitely was, and I could easily see your point too of like, this guy is a big deal, and he will call my ass out if I say something stupid. So I'm gonna kind of own the conversation and make sure it goes my way.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. He sounded a little bit more. Maybe he had an extra shot like he normally does, or an extra fat cigar like he normally does, and it just kind of messed him a little bit.
Or an extra mushroom.
Or an extra
couple ounces.
You never know with him. An extra little bit of weed. I don't know. But is what it is. What is? Did you? The crypto girls. That is very funny. But that's, I don't know. You call us the crypto girls.
Hello, crypto girls. We can't pronounce your name, sir, or girl, or whatever.
Israel, what's going on, my man?
Baraka Tumzadika Khan.
That's a name and a half.
Israel's
That's a
the man.
mouthful.
Bronco. How do you use it? Anybody tell us how to say that name? Holy crap.
I don't know. Someone should check that out. In the
There's
comment
every
section.
vowel in the I think they made up new vowels to spell that effing name.
We ain't good with
Damn,
words, but
shawty.
that's one that we cannot say. I cannot say that one.
God.
But we are in the crypto space, so you never know. Things are crazy. Is what it is.
Things are crazy.
All right. Let's pull up CoinMarketCap.
Let me guess. It is between 16.5 and 17.
How did you guess? It's exactly right. This is the most boring thing. Although I will say there was that little teeny tiny like, oh, we're going to the moon type pump. Not even close. Like over the last 7 days, we're up a little bit. But again, you have to pay attention to the y-axis. Like this is only between 17K and 16.5. So it looks like we're going up, but it doesn't. There's nothing. It's a nothing burger.
Yeah,
a big juicy sandwich of nothing.
There ain't much going on.
No.
And what's going on with actually we're gonna talk about that later, but I thought I saw a couple things skyrocket recently.
Yeah,
There are a
Bonk. Bonk is one of them.
Yeah,
we will talk about that.
I don't want to get too far.
Maybe we'll
Didn't Cardano do a little bit of moving or no?
Solana's
Near.
up because of
That was it.
Bonk. Near's up
and Frax,
almost
yeah.
30%.
What is
Decentraland.
Frax?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. Number 76 on Coin. I've never even heard of it.
What's Frax, everybody?
Frax.
What is this thing?
Algorithmic stablecoin system.
Oh,
interesting. I wonder if that's
is it trying to make it so it doesn't happen what just happened?
so it can't Luna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Looks like a fully on-chain Oracle. Uses Uniswap and Chainlink. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I just have a bad taste in my mouth from the whole Luna situation with the stablecoin being depegged. Even though I do know that Charles Hoskinson is using one, and he is an extremely intelligent man, so I'm going to go with it, and we're going to trust him.
Yeah, agreed. The Bradbury. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, where you been, man? He's saying we got to get into Atom and Chainlink.
I do have some Chainlink. I want to say it's on Voyager though.
Sick.
It's only a few $100 worth.
It is linked up on the chain.
Pretty sure.
Bronco says, my sister calls me Kevin Tate because of my red pill knowledge. She said I'm a mix of Kevin, Samuel, and Andrew Tate. Therefore, the nickname Kevin Tate.
That's actually funny.
That is kind of funny.
And we kind of, we agree.
All right. Moving on. This was an interesting one. I think it's the bear market. So, like, people are getting busted. You know, like the tides are out, so they're seeing who swims naked. But talking about another Ponzi scheme related to crypto, people getting arrested now. Of course, those stupid pop-ups. I hate those stupid pop-ups. A 64-year-old dude was claiming that he was the CEO of this 4count. And Brazilian-based crypto scam. People got in big trouble, lost a lot of money. I think it was like $8.5 million, something like that. But 60 years in prison, this dude, I mean, the dude's 60 years old. He's not living that long, however. But people are now getting in trouble with crypto. This is the point of this article, is that you can't just get away with it like you did in 2010. Like, you're going to be getting into some real legitimate trouble if you do shit like this.
Yeah, I'm really glad you said that, because that was my exact point, is that we are past now the point of where people aren't going to come and figure out whatever the hell you're trying to push, whatever you're trying to, push onto other people, trying to steal their money. You're going to get caught now. Some way, shape, or form, you're going to get caught. 2010, 2015, before the last bull run, even during the last bull run, it was easy to do. Everybody and their mama's throwing money in, believing in what everybody says. Every big YouTuber's like, I'm not shilling projects, although, hey, I just got paid 50 fucking grand to shill this project like old BitBoy did.
Exactly.
But, now they're like, oh, we can actually go to jail for this. We better back away slowly and be like, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore, because you're exactly right. People are starting to figure it out.
I will, hats off to BitBoy, because I think, in my opinion, he's probably the first one to say, we're not doing sponsored shit on our channel anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Whether he is or whether he's not, I don't know. Back in the day, everybody did it, so can't blame him for that.
But he is the one who first started to, he kind of started the whole shilling process.
Oh, yeah. He was the king of it.
Like, I mean, look at the PAMP. Was it PAMP?
PAMP.
Look at that thing. My God.
But he had such an easy platform.
He did.
He couldn't get in
100%.
trouble. I mean, if we were in that situation, you'd think twice about it. You'd be like, well, shit. Yeah, cool. I mean, whatever. Everyone's doing it. Why not?
Looks good to me.
Looks good to
Give
me.
me the 50 grand.
But crypto boys don't do that.
No.
All right, moving on. Here's, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, SBF is seeking to keep grasp on a $450 million shares of Robinhood that he has. He has a lot, and the reason, right here, he wants to pay his legal fees with it. Now, this to me is completely asinine that he's at
$500 million?
$500 million for legal fees. Does that seem a little high to you? I mean, I don't know, man.
I know a lot of lawyers, and they ain't getting $500 million off any lawsuit.
Right.
Now, I understand. I mean, wouldn't you think, though, that it's like, okay, why don't we just put away 20 million, 30 million, and then give the rest away to the people's money you just took?
I would think that makes sense.
I don't know. SBF is such a absolute just douchebag. Just a total douche.
Pile of trash.
And, like, I mean, like, I want to go, like, just give me 2 rounds with him. And then, I mean, he's such a loser, man. And he was just honey dicking. It's not a word we've used on here yet.
Yeah.
But it's one, if you don't know, you should learn. Honey dicking is where basically, you got someone that likes you a lot, puts a little bit of honey on you, and then he, comes around the back and gives you some D.
Yep.
Because, he's faking you out.
Yeah. If you haven't seen The Interview, that movie is hilarious. It's well explained in that one. Yes. So go watch that movie. But, all right. I guess we shall move on, because SBF ain't popping off. Here it is, guys. The Bonk token. Shiba Inu, basically a meme token, Bonk, on the Solana network, got airdropped to a ton of people, and so they were like, wow, this is the next big thing. It's super awesome. I just looked at the chart a little bit ago. It's up like ridiculously amount. I mean, when it first came out a month ago or whenever it was, or not even a couple weeks ago, it was like 0.00007 zeros, like 245, and now it's like 5 zeros. So it's gone up 2,200% like in the last, couple weeks. But man, oh man, this is a rug pull if I've ever seen one.
Somebody did it because of what happened,
right?
And they're like, we got to get Solana back on the map.
Yes.
So let's do another rug pull to help hide our already big rug pull and terrible Solana project.
Yes.
Now I understand that it was actually somewhat of a legit project, but guys, I mean, in the crypto space, if you can't run your own node, you can't be a validator, you can't afford anything with Solana, get out of the project.
Right.
Like, just don't be in it.
Don't do it. Don't do stuff that you don't trust.
Yep.
I mean, we've been saying it time and time again. Like, that ain't our cup of tea. If it's your cup of tea, educate us. Maybe we're missing something, but I just don't think so.
No.
I don't think so at all. Israel, Big Bubba is waiting patiently for SBF in prison.
Oh God.
And then Daniel comes in, scam bankman-fried chicken. That's a good one. I haven't ever heard that one.
I haven't heard that one either.
SBFC. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's switch over, I guess, because we kind of, it's in the thumbnail. We might as well talk about it. What is going on with Andrew Tate, man? This guy's tweeting like crazy. Nobody knows, is he in jail? Is he not in jail? Is his brother out? I heard he was in with him, but then his brother got out on bail. Now, I mean, what is going on with this man?
And from what I heard, I don't know if it was an old interview, but apparently, I don't know if this was old or not, but apparently, like, they're saying that he like had rape allegations or whatever, but apparently the girl was just stuck in his house and wanted to be there, and there was like cameras about her going out and getting pizza.
Yeah, I
then
saw
just
that.
walking back in.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I guess the boyfriend called on her being
I don't know.
And Romania is totally corrupt.
Yeah, anything goes there.
Totally corrupt. So who knows what's going on with that?
Well, he has come out before and says that's why he lives in Romania.
Exactly right.
Because he's so rich, he can do whatever he wants. He just pays for anything. So that's my thing too. A good-looking dude, has got a lot of money. Does he need to, trap girls in his house? I just don't think that's the case, man.
It doesn't add up for me. Like, it's not adding up whatsoever. And every single time I've ever done the math equation of 1 + 1, it always equals 2.
Yeah.
This time it's equaling like -13.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make sense.
Just don't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, we've talked about it before, and me personally, I don't want to speak for Colin, but me personally, I align with a lot of the thoughts that Andrew Tate has. Similar of like, I hate to say it, but just don't be a bitch. Just don't be a bitch in real life. Like, whatever you're doing, be awesome at it. Be aggressive at it. Now, this is paraphrasing a lot of things that he says. I don't agree with everything that he says, but like, he's the one saying it out loud. I think about it. Like, when I'm working out, it's like, dude, let's go. Like, no one's going to take care of you in this life. You have to take care of yourself. And that's the most basic sense of course, but I don't know.
Yeah,
brings up good points.
No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to make sure you make money and don't lose money in crypto. No one's coming to pat you on the back and be like, good job, buddy. No, you suck at everything and you need to get better.
Right.
And that's the way it is.
For sure.
And if you were willing to, otherwise we'd be out of the crypto space.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got in, we bought some good projects, made some decent money, and then lost it all. Basically. We haven't sold anything, but you know what I'm saying, formidably,
Yeah.
It ain't there right now. But it's like, he kind of stands for that, to back that up, and I'm fine with it. Now, some of the things he says and the way he delivers the message,
a little harsh. Could use a bit of softening.
Could use a little bit of change, but we both kind of, in a way, both have daughters too, so it's like, and I agree with the way that he even says that he's going to raise his daughter. That's kind of the way I'm doing it, and it's the way I'm going to raise my son a little bit. But it's funny. He's a very interesting cat.
He is. Yeah, he definitely is. And really got famous because of his more famous, I guess, more so than his boxing and everything like that, or kickboxing, whatever it was, because of his program that he runs. What's it called? Something University or Grind University or whatever.
Hustler?
Hustle University or something like that. And everyone had to post about him. Like, that was part of the thing. If you're going to join, you have to post 10 things a week or something about Andrew Tate or whatever it was. And so YouTube and Google was like, this guy's got to be famous. Everybody's posting about him.
Yeah, it's funny because he's like the only person. I think, in my own personal opinion, he beat the algorithm way more than Mr. Beast did. Think about it. He went from zero to hero, all because he had 30,000 students that you got to post 10 times a week, my name or something that I did. I don't care what you post. You just got to post it.
That's smart. Mr. Beast, I will say, he did that over years. Like, he did YouTube for 10 years before he got big time, you know? So I agree with you, man. He definitely crushed it. There's something to learn from someone that can do something like that.
Yeah, no doubt. And he loves, and to kind of bring it back to crypto, he loves crypto. He understands. He's tried to send millions of dollars from bank to bank, and realizes, number one, it takes forever to do. They don't ever trust you. You got to sign your life away. You got to physically go to the bank, and then you got to hope that they'll, you know, give you the check you need to then send. Versus Bitcoin, you press one button,
boom,
and then it's gone. Make sure it's the right button.
Exactly, definitely.
Otherwise it's gone for both of you.
Yeah, make sure it's the right wallet and the right
Yeah.
button. Otherwise, you in trouble.
Yeah.
Never quit. Matt H, what is going on? Thanks for joining us on our live today. It's just kind of a slow news day, right? If you want to go back, listen to the 4 or 5 articles that we just had discussing, go for it. We'll probably put some timestamps in there. Otherwise, it's Q&A. We'll discuss. We just kind of had a couple of thoughts to think about today.
Thoughts to think about.
That's right. We are going to be doing some filming. Yeah, today we have collabs coming up. Is it next Monday? No, Monday after.
Technically, yeah, the Monday. Not this Monday coming, but the next one.
Right. We do have some stuff rolling. You guys will be seeing that here coming soon, which will be awesome. You know, really, again, to go back to what we talked about before, a couple goals on our channel. One of them is to get as many people on our channel and vice versa, just to educate more people. Oh, look at that. Great. Great comment.
Do we get spammed?
Spam the heck out of us.
What a doucher.
How do we delete that?
Our girls right first. All right. Show us them titties.
Come on.
Show us them titties.
I guess so. I don't know what's going on there. But anywho, yeah, that's part of our goal. And then, I don't know. You got anything else to add, really, at this point about what we're doing?
Nope. A couple good videos coming out. One thing that we do want to go, and we don't know how it's going to happen, and we'll talk about Bitcoin Miami here in a second, but one thing we want to get into eventually when, you know, and this may be a year down the road, it may be 2 years down the road, is doing more lives. Eventually, we'd like to get to the point to where we do 1 live a day. Now, that's going to only happen if Sir Joseph can stop doing so much work at his job. He doesn't have the flexibility I have, which makes sense. But eventually, we'd like to do that to where we kind of do it a little bit more like George does. Because we enjoy that. I
think it's a good model, honestly, to have at least one designated time, minimum, one designated time a day. You know, if you are on the face of this planet, you can pull it up at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. George is on there, or Crypto Boys are on there, or whatever the time is. Like, I enjoy that model because I like consistency. We like consistency.
YouTube does.
YouTube loves consistency. They like to see that you're out there and you're posting and people are with you and whatever else. So, you know, we try to get on here every single day and have a video. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Monday, Thursday, Saturday, you guys know that we do the lives. The days in between, we try to get some videos out to you.
Yeah, and we need to get back on our short game. That's simple.
Do.
We were killing the shorts for like 3 weeks when we had time.
Yes.
And now we're back up.
That's right.
I got some good shorts that are coming out. I saw something about Joe Rogan that I want to talk to you about afterwards. Also, Bitcoin Miami, I think we're going to go.
Colin thinks we're going to go?
If our drone sells, it's much more highly likely that we can go.
What is it, April?
It's in May.
May
18th. So it's a way off. But if you're going to go to Bitcoin Miami, we want to look you up and we want to hang out. We want to drink some beers. Let's have some fun. It should be good weather in May, you know, down there.
Oh, it definitely will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys are going to go to Bitcoin Miami, let us know in the chat, and we will hopefully see you there.
That'd be great. Yeah. Here's my quick little take on a comment here. Israel saying, friend of mine's always talking about Pi Network. The only time I have ever seen Pi Network is the last 6 weeks with BitBoy talking about it. Only person ever. Only time ever. He's tweeting, oh, how come so many people are talking about Pi Network? Nobody was talking about Pi Network until he was. So be careful. There's other coins out there that he's done this before. Just, you know, just throwing it out there. You know, check it out, guys. I don't know.
I'll say this. Tanner's been talking to me about it a lot. Because, you know, you can do the whole thing going on there. But he's been talking to me about that a lot and another project. And I'm just not over the hill on him to bring to our subscribers yet. You know, that's the thing for us is that we really do vet everything we talk about beforehand. And I'm not saying we've hit home runs. I'm not saying that we've done anything great, but we haven't had any big screw ups that we haven't fixed or that you know, just were completely wrong.
Yeah.
So everything we try to do, we vet, and I looked into both of them, and I'm just like,
That's fine if you got a bunch of cash sitting in your bank and you want to just sprinkle it away there. But to tell you guys like, boom, yeah, not the case with these yet. So we got to do a little bit more digging and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, agreed. All right, so are you kind of ready to get out? I know you gotta shoot a couple videos, and I gotta start doing a bunch of stuff for the gym.
Correcto.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's all we've got today. We will have a video coming out tomorrow with a little bit of the weekly wrap up, and then we'll have a couple pretty good videos come out next week. And you guys always know we go live on Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And that's all we've got today. So we appreciate you guys rocking with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube, and we're out.